G'day, Tragic here, and welcome to Ghost Stories. This is a very cool little game, and this is another test of my new camera setup. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're just going to give this a go. Now, this is a completely random setup. I'm not going to go through I'll go through the powers and stuff as I play, but I rolled for the village tiles, I rolled for the player order, and I rolled for which side of the card to play. Now, I am playing a slightly varied setup. I'm using the introductory setups, so because this is a game you can modify to change the difficulty of. So I start with 4 chi, a color token matching my player board, the yin yang, and I'm only playing with 2 bosses in here. Okay, so let's get straight into this. We're starting with the red. Now, the red's ability is a little bit fancy. During his movement, he can also move one of the other players. Now, movement is anywhere on the board following adjacency, including diagonally adjacent. So that's a legal move, that's a legal move. And the way it works is you just pick up a card, yoink, and you follow the instructions on the card. So this is a green card. It needs to be placed on the green player board. It has no other effects. So I'm going to stick this one in the center. Actually, I'm going to stick this one, where am I going to stick this one? Here, I guess. And then for my movement, I'm not going to move, but I'm going to choose to move the yellow guy to here. Then I'm going to activate this location's ability, which is roll 2 dice, gain 2 tokens. So we just roll 2 dice. We get a yellow and a red. So we get a yellow and a red token. Sweet. Now it is green's turn. What I need is, I'm just going to use this as the player, just so I can know whose player's turn it is. Because when you draw a card, you place it based on color. So I often get confused. So it's green's turn. Yoink. Okay, so this is a black and this is a bad. This is annoying. This is a 3-point card. Very, very nasty card. It has a haunting, but it also has this ability, means it starts one stage of the haunting already. So what happens with haunting is you place the card down, and normally the haunter starts here, and then the next turn he goes to here, and then on the 3rd turn he haunts the tile. But this card, it starts there, so you've got 1 turn to kill it. It's very, very hard to kill. Now, because this is black, we can place it at any location we wish. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to place it on the red in the center. Now the green guy is going to make his turn. I think he's just going to come down here and pick up a Buddha. I'll show you how the Buddhas work in a sec. So the yellow, oh, this is even worse. So this one means that we can no longer use Tau tokens. We have to use dice rolls to kill things, which is ridiculously hard. Forgot to put this token here. Wow, that is very, very unfortunate. Well, I'm going to place this here, and I'm not going to use his ability to take a token just yet. The reason being is there's only 4 tokens in this game for each color. So if you pile them all up on one player, it can become problematic. He's then going to move here and roll the dice. We're looking for 2 blacks, if that is possible. Come on, blacks. 2 blacks. Okay, so we get a white, which is a black. A white is a wild card, and 2 greens. That's nothing. Okay, now it is blue's turn. Yoink. Blue has a yellow. This one has a symbol that says draw another card. So we're going to place the yellow here. And we draw another card. And it's a blue, which we're going to place here. And it's a haunting, so it starts with a haunting symbol. Now blue's going to walk down to this location. Now blue's ability is that he can do an exorcism at the same time as accessing the player tile. So he is going to roll his exorcism. Actually, no, he's going to use the player tile first, which is spend a chi token and kill any ghost, and he's going to use that to kill this ghost. Oh no, I've got to kill this ghost. Yeah, so I'm going to use it to kill this ghost here on the red board. And now I'm going to roll. Yablemo. Beautiful. We get a blue and we get a white. White is wild. Now, because he's at a corner, he can actually exercise 2 ghosts at once. These are both 1 token each to kill. He's got the blue, and he's going to use the white to kill this one. Okay, and that is the first round. It's now red's turn again. Red. Okay, let's flip our card. He has another blue. We're going to stick this blue here. Yeah, we'll stick the blue here. Now the red is going to move green up 1, and then the red's going to move here and pick up a Buddha. Right, green's turn. Yoink. He picks up a red. He's going to place it here. This one doesn't have any abilities. It's just got the reward thing here. And now green is going to move down here and roll versus this guy. We need 2 blacks to kill this one. Come on, 2 blacks. Okay, we get a black. We're going to use his ability to re-roll 1 dice. We want a black or a white. Come on. Oh, that was cocked. Come on, black or white? Double black. Beautiful. So this guy is killed. Now this guy has a reward. As a reward, we can take a chi, or we can take a yin yang, but we also have to roll the cursed dice. So let's roll the cursed dice first. It says draw a ghost. I'm going to roll it again using his ability. I don't know what that one means. I think that means we lose all our tokens, which isn't a problem. Yeah, that just says discard all our tokens, which is good because he's only got 1 token, so that's excellent. And then he gets to choose his yin yang, or he gets his chi back. He's going to take a chi. Bam. Excellent rolling. So you are also dead. You blonk. Okay, let's go yellow. Yoink. Okay, this is another annoying yellow one. It also has a haunting icon. We're going to place this here. And then he moves down 1. And before he moves, he's going to choose a green token. Now we get to roll. Okay, so that was a horrible roll. We get a blue, a red, and a black. Not a single color we need. So we don't actually exercise any ghosts. That was very unfortunate. Okay, flip over here, and now it is blue's turn. Yoink. It's another black. Oh wait, you know what I forgot to do on green's turn, at the end of his turn, because there's a space in front of him, he gets to place his Buddha that he already had. Now when we pick up the black, we actually can place this anywhere we want because it's a black and not a color. We place it on top of that Buddha, which cancels out the in-play effect and reward effect, which means this guy's just instantly killed and the Buddha comes back to play. Now it's blue. What is blue going to do? There's no particularly threatening ghosts on the board. So I think he's just going to come up here and roll 2 dice and get a double green token. Right, let's go red. Yoink. Okay, this is also a double green. Again, it's got no real issue, so I'm going to stick this one down here. He's going to come down to this tile and roll. We're looking for 2 greens on this roll. Come on. Okay, so we get double yellow, which doesn't do anything, and we get one green, which doesn't do anything. But he actually has 2 reds. So he's going to spend both those red tokens. Oh, I dropped it onto the table. So he spends both those red tokens, and that kills this guy. Now this has a reward that I have to roll the curse dice. And he loses all his tokens, so he loses the yellow token. Bam, he then places the Buddha statue. And he uses his ability to move the green into the center. Right, now it's green's turn. Yoink. It is also a red. He's going to place this one here. He's just going to roll twice on the tile he's on and take a black and a color of his own choice. So he's going to take a black token. And I think he's going to take a green. Right, yellow's turn. So the Haunter guy comes up 1. He's going to choose not to move. He's going to take a yellow token using his ability. And now we're going to roll. He gains a green and a white and a red. So he's going to use 1 green here, and he's going to use 1 white here. Then he's going to spend a yellow and a green token. Now both of these guys have 2, so they're both killed. This one, unfortunately, has a curse die. Ooh, and it's a haunted tile effect. So this is discarded, and this tile becomes haunted. Okay, blue. What you got for us? Okay, so this is a horrible card. We're going to place this here. This says draw another ghost card. Yonk. We'll place this one here. And it also says that he loses his abilities while that card is active. That's what that little cross thing there means. Now this card here is interesting. Basically, this is a promo card. It's just saying that whatever space in front of that card is not usable. Doesn't matter because it's actually haunted anyway, so that's fine. And roll his die. What we're looking for here is a double red. Okay, so we get a double blue. That's enough to kill this guy at least. And that removes his block. We'll do one more round and then I'll take this to the edit suite. So, pull out a red. Okay, it's another yellow. I'm going to stick this one in the center here. Now the red's turn. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. So I think he's just going to use the ability to move blue into the center. And then he's going to use red is going to come over here. And he's going to place a yellow token onto the Shaolin Temple. That means that all cards are now one yet less yellow match. So we all have a permanent yellow match. Okay, green. Whoa, look at this one. Lucky I did that one. So this is 4 yellows. So we only need 3 yellows because of what we just did. And it's got a reward of 2 tokens. So this has to go here. And we've now filled that entire area. Green, unfortunately, there's not a lot he can do. He is going to come down here and pick up the Buddha. Okay, yellow's turn. So yellow's going to draw a card. Yoink. It's a black. It locks tokens. So I'm going to place that on top of this red Buddha, which will discard it and automatically kill that guy. Now the yellow is going to gain 1 yellow token and then move here and then roll the die. We get a yellow and a white, which is enough to kill this. And this does have the cursed dice reward, so we have to roll the cursed dice. Oh, and it's blank. Perfect. So we're doing pretty well. And finally, we're going to have the blue guy. Let's see what you got. Yoink. Okay, it's another horrible one. It's going to place that here. It draws a second card. It's another green, which draws a second card, which is a red. So I guess I'm going to have to put the red here. That one has a haunting thing. And the first card we drew had a thing to stop anything turning up. So bam. So see, that had a draw an extra card and this one had a draw an extra card. So that was a really horrific set of draws. And now it's the blues go. I think if blue can if we can get blue to pick up a green token, red will be able to clear out this one next turn before it haunts. So that's what we're going to do. So blue's going to stay where it is, and we're going to roll and take 2 tokens. Give us a green, please. We get a white. So we take a black token, and we're using the white to pick a green. White to pick a red, beg your pardon. There we go. We'll do one more round. One more. Come on. Boom. I want to do this before I forget. Red's turn. Let's draw another card. This is another blue. We're starting to getting a little out of control here. This one also has a ghost. And remember, this ghost is advanced by 1. Then red is going to move here and use his ability to bring the blue down here. So now it's red's turn to roll. Oh, that's the cursed dice. So now it's red's turn to roll. Come on, you blammo. He gets a white, a red, and a blue, which is no hope. But he is sharing a spot with blue, which means that he can use blue's tokens. So he's going to place a white and spend one of blue's greens. That defeats that card. Then he's going to spend a red die and one of blue's reds, and that defeats that die as well. Bam. Bam, bam. Be gone. Off to hell with you, ghost. Now it's green. Green's ability is locked, by the way, so he can't do any rerolls. Okay, so green's going to come down to here. Oh, wait, he's got to draw a card first. Yoink. It's another blue. It's only got 1 spot to go. So it's an absolute mess over here for blue. And then green's going to come down here and roll. We're looking for 1 green is what we want. Come on. 1 green, 2 yellows would be perfect. Yablam! Oh, wow. Look at that. A yellow and 2 whites. Unbelievable. Remember, whites are wild. So we're going to spend a white and a yellow. That kills this guy. And we're spending 1 white as a green. And that kills that guy. That's another 2 cards cleared. Excellent rolling. And one of the cards also clears his ability here. And we're going to finish up by placing his Buddha on one of the spare spots. I'm going to stick it on the yellow. Now it's green. Yellow's turn, beg your pardon. Let's pick a card. Don't be blue. Okay, it's a blue. So what does that mean again? Okay, because all the blues are taken, we can place this anywhere we like. So I'm going to place this here. Now, the really annoying bit is that this guy here says that we cannot use dice, which means it's basically impossible for us to beat anybody. We can't roll die, and we've only got 2 yellow tokens. Well, he's just going to move here, and then he's going to use his ability to take 1 more yellow token. He now has 3 tokens, so he's going to spend 1, 2, 3 yellow tokens. Plus there's a yellow token here, that's 4 yellow tokens, which is enough to kill this die. So this is taken. And he gets a reward of 2 tokens. So he's going to take a yellow and a blue. Wow. Okay, back to red. Back to blue. This is definitely going to be the last one. Let's draw. Yablamo. Oh my lord. Oh, look at this guy. 4 black. Oh, we're going to drop this onto the Buddha at the top. Because it's a black, we can place it anywhere, which automatically kills it. Bam. God, we've got no Buddhas out. We've got to start picking up more Buddhas. It's also the blue's turn. So each one of these guys went up by 1. Okay, so we're here. We can't use dice. So he's going to use his 1 blue token to just kill this guy. And I think that's all he's going to do. We don't want to draw another card just yet. Okay, so that is the first set of rounds. Oh man, we're in a lot of trouble over here. I'll be able to clear one of these definitely next turn, but look, no one can get anywhere around here, so yeah, this is bad. I'm going to do one more round, starting with red. So let's draw a card. It's a green. We'll stick this here. And red is going to send green to the center, and red's going to come over here, where it's going to activate this and change this to blue. Okay, this is going to work. Green's turn. Flip. It's another really nasty green. It's another lock dice. That completely ruins all my plans. Well, green's going to have to come down here and discard 1 green to kill this guy and get rid of that lock die. That's kind of ruined everything. And now it's yellow's turn. Yellow is going to draw a card. It's a red. And we roll. He's going to take a blue token and we're going to roll. Yep. Yablamo. Okay, so he gets a white plus he has a blue here. That's enough to kill this guy. And now it's blue's turn. So this guy haunts the tile, so he comes back down here, and this tile is now haunted. Okay, draw a card. It's another yellow. I guess we'll stick this here. He gets a haunt icon. Now, what is blue going to do? Blue's going to come here and use his double ability to pick up a Buddha, but also roll the dice. Come on, green. He gets a double green. So he only needs 1 green, so that is killed. Bam! Oh, I can't stop. One more. Red. So red is going to move to here and move yellow to here, and also draw a card, of course, which is another blue. And this haunts by 1, and then he's going to roll. He needs a red. Come on, red. You can do it. Nothing to aid him. Go red. We get a red. Excellent. So this guy is also killed. Bam. Green. Yoink. Oh, look at the size of this blue. Oh, wait. Oh, red's got... There are no Buddhas on the table. Look at this. It's like a 4 to kill. I'm going to place this in the center of green. And green's going to come into the center and roll 2 dice. He gets a green and a black. Okay, yellow. This is the last turn, I swear. Yellow. Come on, yellow. You bump. It's another green. And it's a haunty one. And yellow is going to come down here and take a red token and then roll. Two blacks and a green. That is a terrible roll. None of those colors matches anything, but we do have 1 blue token here and 2 blue tokens in our hand, which means this is now destroyed. And finally, it is blue. Blue is going to come down here. Oh, blue's got to draw a card first, of course. It is another yellow. Very nasty yellow. Okay, so we're going to stick this one here. Okay, so blue's going to come down here and roll. We're looking for 1 green, please. We don't get any colors we want, so that's a lost roll. Damn it. Was that yellow's turn? No, I forgot to move the marker. Oh well, that's the first round gone. Got a few decent chunk through the deck there, but not looking too good. I guess I will see you guys next time. We need to... Oh, and it's the end of blue's turn, so he's going to place a blank, the Buddha in the blank square here. And that's the end of his turn. I'll see you guys next time.